Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will discuss 100 mock questions on Constitution of India. 100 MCQs on Constitution of India. Question 1. The governor of a state is appointed by the president on the advice of the. आपकी ऑप्शन है A Prime Minister, B Vice President, C Chief Minister, D Chief Justice. Your right answer is Prime Ministers. Question 2. The President gives his resignation to the. आपकी ऑप्शन है A Chief Justice, B Parliament, C Vice President, D Prime Minister. Your right answer is Vice President. Question 3. For what period does the Vice President of India hold office? आपकी ऑप्शन है A 5 years, B till the age of 65 years, C 6 years, D 2 years. Your right answer is 5 years. Question 4. Who among the following holds office during the pleasure of the President? आपकी ऑप्शन है A Governor, B Election Commissioner, C Speaker of Lok Sabha, D Prime Minister. Your right answer is Governor. Question 5. Which of the following is not true regarding the payment of the emoluments of the President? आपकी ऑप्शन है A. They can be reduced during a financial emergency. B. They are shown separately in the budget. C. They are charged on the contingency fund of India. D. They do not require any parliament sanction. Your right answer is They are charged on the contingency fund of India. Question 6. The total number of members nominated by the President to the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha is. आपकी ऑप्शन है A. 16, B. 18, C. 14, D. 12. Your right answer is 14, 7. Which one of the following does not constitute the Electoral College for electing the President of India? आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Elected members of Lok Sabha, B. Elected members of the Legislative Assembly of each state, C. Elected members of the Legislative Council, D. Elected members of Rajya Sabha. Your right answer is Elected members of the Legislative Council. Question 8. The Council of Ministers in a parliamentary type of government can remain in office till it enjoys the support of the. आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Minority of members of the upper house of parliament, B. Majority of the members of the upper house of parliament, C. Minority of members of the lower house, D. Majority of the members of the lower house of parliament. Your right answer is majority of the members of the lower house of parliament. Question 9. Which of the following appointments is not made by the President of India? आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Chief of the Army, B. Speaker of the Lok Sabha, C. Chief Justice of India, D. Chief of the Air Force. 3. Your right answer is Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Question 10. Who appoints the Prime Minister of India? आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Lok Sabha, B. President, C. Parliament, D. Citizens of India. Your right answer is President. Question 11. The first woman governor of a state in free India was. आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Mrs. Indira Gandhi, B. Mrs. Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit, C. Mrs. Sarojini Naidu, D. Mrs. Sucheta Kripalani. Your right answer is Mrs. Sarojini Naidu. Question 12. Minimum age required to contest for presidentship is. आपकी ऑप्शन है A. 23 years, B. 21 years, C. 35 years, D. 30 years. Your right answer is 35 years. Question 13. The charge of impeachment against the President of India for his removal can be preferred by. आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Both houses of parliament, B. Speaker of Lok Sabha and Chairman of Rajya Sabha, C. Rajya Sabha, D. Lok Sabha. Your right answer is both houses of parliament. Question 14. The Chief Minister of a union territory where such a setup exists is appointed by the आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Lieutenant Governor, B. Majority Party in Legislature, C. President, D. Prime Minister. Your right answer is Lieutenant Governor. Question 15. Who was the first Prime Minister of India? आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Jawaharlal Nehru, B. Mrs. Indira Gandhi, C. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, D. Mahatma Gandhi. Your right answer is Jawaharlal Nehru. Question 16. In case a president dies while in office, the vice president can act as president for a maximum period of आपकी ऑप्शन है A. 1 years, B. 3 months, C. 6 months, D. 2 years. Your right answer is 6 months. Question 17. The Union Council of Ministers consist of आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Cabinet Ministers, Minister of State and Deputy Ministers, B. Cabinet Ministers and Chief Ministers of the States, C. Prime Minister, D. Cabinet Ministers. Your right answer is Cabinet Ministers, Minister of State and Deputy Ministers. Question 18. Who administers the oath of office to the President of India before he enters upon the office? आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Chief Justice, B. Speaker, C. Vice President, D. Prime Minister. Your right answer is Chief Justice. Question 19. Who among the following enjoys the rank of a Cabinet Minister of the Indian Union? आपकी ऑप्शन है A. None of the above, B. Deputy Chairman of the Planning Commission, C. Deputy Chairman, Rajya Sabha, D. Secretary to the Government of India. Your right answer is Deputy Chairman of the Planning Commission. Question 20. A person who is not a member of Parliament can be appointed as a minister by the President for a maximum period of आपकी ऑप्शन है A. 9 months, B. 3 months, C. 12 months, D. 6 months. Your right answer is 6 months. Question 21. When can a president use his discretion in appointing the prime minister? आपकी ऑप्शन है A. When no political party enjoys a clear majority in the Lok Sabha, B. Only when the Lok Sabha has been dissolved, C. In all circumstances, D. In no circumstances. Your right answer is when no political party enjoys a clear majority in the Lok Sabha. Question 22. If in a country there happens to be the office of monarchy as well as a parliamentary form of government, thus monarch will be called आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Head of the state, B. Head of the cabinet, C. Head of the government, D. Both head of the government and state. Your right answer is head of the state. Question 23. One feature distinguishing the Rajya Sabha from the Vidhan Parishad is आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Power of impeachment, B. Indirect election, C. Nomination of members, D. Tenure of membership. Your right answer is power of impeachment. Question 24. Chief Ministers of all the states are ex officio members of the आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Planning Commission, B. National Development Council, C. Interstate Council, D. Finance Commission. Your right answer is Interstate Council. Question 25. Who, among the following, has the final right to sanction the expenditure of public money in India? आपकी ऑप्शन है A. Speaker, B. President, C. Prime Minister, D. Parliament. Your right answer is President. Question 26. Which of the following is not an essential qualification for appointment as a governor? आपकी ऑप्शन है A. He must not be a member of either House of Parliament, B. He should be a domicile of the state to which he is being appointed, C. He should be a citizen of India, D. He must have completed the age of 35 years. Your right answer is, he should be a domicile of the state to which he is being appointed. Question 27. The President nominates 12 members of the Rajya Sabha according to. आपकी ऑप्शन है. Their performance as office bearers of cultural societies. B. The recommendations made by the Vice President. C. Their role played in political setup of the country. D. Their distinction in the field of science, art, literature and social service. Your right answer is, their distinction in the field of science, art, literature and social service. Question 28. Which article of the Constitution empowers the President to appoint a commission to investigate the condition of backward classes in general and suggest ameliorative measures? आपकी ऑप्शन है. Art 342. B. Art 344. C. Art 340. D. Art 339. Your right answer is Art 340. Question 29. Who can initiate impeachment proceedings against the President of India? आपकी ऑप्शन है. I. The House of Parliament. B. Any Vidhan Sabha. C. Only Lok Sabha. D. Rajya Sabha. Your right answer is I. The House of Parliament. 30. Who was the member of the Rajya Sabha when first appointed as the Prime Minister of India? Lal Bahadur Shastri. B. Charan Singh. C. Morarji Desai. D. Indira Gandhi. Your right answer is Indira Gandhi. 31. What is the minimum age for appointment as a governor? 35 years. B. 40 years. C. 25 years. D. 30 years. Your right answer is 35 years. 32. Chief Minister of a state is responsible to a Prime Minister. B. Rajya Sabha. C. Legislative Assembly. D. Governor. Your right answer is Legislative Assembly. 33. The administrative and operational control of the armed forces is exercised by a Cabinet Committee on Political Affairs with Prime Minister as the chairman. B. Ministry of Defense. C. 3 Chiefs of the Army, Navy and Air Force Staff. D. President. Your right answer is Ministry of Defense. 34. What is the position of a Minister of State in the central government? He is a Minister of Central Government but not a member of the Cabinet. B. He looks after the interests of the State Cabinet. C. He is the nominee of the State Governor. D. He is the nominee of the State Cabinet. Your right answer is, he is a Minister of Central Government but not a member of the Cabinet. 35. Who among the following is directly responsible to Parliament for all matters concerning the Defence Services of India? A. President. B. Prime Minister. C. Defence Minister. D. Cabinet Committee on Political Affairs. Your right answer is Defence Minister. 36. How many times the President of India can seek re-election to his post? A. Once. B. 3 times. C. 2 times. D. Any number of times. Your right answer is any number of times. 37. Who among the following has the power to form a new state within the Union of India? A. Speaker of Lok Sabha. B. President. C. Prime Minister. D. Supreme Court. Your right answer is President. 38. Is the Prime Minister bound to advise the President on matters on which his advice is sought? Prashanvachak Chinha. If the Council of Ministers so desires. B. Yes. C. Number. D. It is discretionary. Your right answer is yes. 39. When the Vice President officiates as President, he draws the salary of a Chairman of Rajya Sabha. B. Both A and C. C. President. D. Member of Parliament. Your right answer is President. 40. Who among the following can attend meetings of the Union Cabinet? A. President. B. Cabinet Ministers. C. Ministers of State. D. Deputy ministers. Your right answer is cabinet ministers. 41. Who among the following has the constitutional authority to make rules and regulations? Fixing the number of members of the UPSC. A. Vice President. B. President. C. Home Ministry. D. Cabinet Secretary. Your right answer is President. 42. Under whose advice the President of India declares emergency under Article 352? A. Chief Ministers of all states. B. Prime Minister. C. Cabinet. D. Council of Ministers. Your right answer is Cabinet. 43. Who acts as the President of India when neither the President nor the Vice President is available? A. Senior-most Governor of a state. B. Chief Justice of India. C. Speaker of Lok Sabha. D. Auditor General of India. Your right answer is Chief Justice of India. 44. A proclamation of emergency issued under Article 36 must be approved by the Parliament within A. 3 months. B. 2 months. C. 1 month. D. 6 weeks. Your right answer is 2 months. 45. The Union Council of Ministers is appointed by A. President of India according to his discretion. B. President of India on the advice of the Prime Minister. C. Prime Minister of India. D. Parliament. Your right answer is President of India on the advice of the Prime Minister. 46. The President can proclaim emergency on the written advice of A. Speaker of Lok Sabha. B. Prime Minister. C. Chief Justice of India. D. Union Cabinet. Your right answer is Prime Minister. 47. The Union Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to A. Rajya Sabha. B. President. C. House of the People. D. Prime Minister. Your right answer is House of the People. 48. Article 78 of the Constitution deals with a President's power to get information from the Council of Ministers. B. Prime Minister's duty regarding keeping the President informed about the government's decisions and policies. C. Emergency powers of the President. D. President's power to send advisory messages to the Parliament. Your right answer is President's power to send advisory messages to the Parliament. 49. The maximum duration for which the Vice President may officiate as the President is A. 1 year. B. 6 months. C. 4 months. D. 9 months. Your right answer is 6 months. 50. The President's rule in a state can be continued for a maximum period of A. 2 years. B. 1 year. C. 6 months. D. 2 years. Your right answer is 6 months. 51. The chairman and members of State Public Service Commission are appointed by A. President. B. Chairman, UPSC. C. Governor. D. Prime Minister. Your right answer is Prime Minister. 52. When a state governor dies or resigns, who normally exercises his functions till a new governor is appointed? A. Chief Justice of the High Court. B. Advocate General of the state. C. Secretary General of the Governor. D. A person designated by State Cabinet. Your right answer is Chief Justice of the High Court. 53. When a financial emergency is proclaimed, a union budget will not be presented. B. Salaries and allowances of any class of employees may be reduced. C. Repayment of government debts will stop. D. Payment of salaries to public servants will be postponed. Your right answer is salaries and allowances of any class of employees may be reduced. 54. Who appoints the chairman of the UPSC? A. President. B. Speaker of Lok Sabha. C. Chief Justice of India. D. Prime Minister. Your right answer is President. 55. Which of the following is correct regarding the governor of a state? All of the above. B. He can recommend to the president to impose president's rule in the state. C. No money bill can be introduced in the state legislature without his prior permission. D. He has the power of issuing ordinances when the legislature is not in session. Your right answer is all of the above. Chappan. If the president wants to resign from office, he may do so by writing to the Chief Justice of India. B. Speaker of Lok Sabha. C. Prime Minister. D. Vice President. Your right answer is Vice President. Sattavan. Is the Prime Minister bound to advice is sought? Yes, if the Council of Ministers so desires. B. Yes. Seat number. D. It is discretionary. Your right answer is yes. 58. The 5-year term of the president is calculated from the first day of the month following the month he assumes charge. B. Date of his election result. C. Day he assumes charge. D. First day of the month he assumes charge. Your right answer is day he assumes charge. 59. Who is the ex officio chairman of the Council of States? A. Vice President. B. Leader of the opposition. C. President. D. Speaker. Your right answer is Vice President. 60. Under which article of the Constitution is the President's rule promulgated on any state in India? A. 326. B. 370. C. 380. D. 356. Your right answer is 356. 61. At a time, President's rule can be imposed on a state for a maximum period of A. 1 year. B. 5 years. C. 2 years. D. 4 years. Your right answer is 1 year. 62. The chairman of the Planning Commission in India is the A. President. B. Prime Minister. C. Minister of Planning. D. Finance Minister. Your right answer is Prime Minister. 63. When Parliament is not in session, the President can promulgate an ordinance which is to be ratified by the Parliament within A. 6 weeks from the reassembly of Parliament. B. 6 months from the reassembly of the Parliament. C. 6 weeks from the date of issue of ordinance. D. 3 months from the date of issue of the ordinance. Your right answer is 6 weeks from the reassembly of Parliament. 64. The President of India is elected by an electoral college comprising of A. Elected members of Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies. B. Elected member of both houses of Parliament and state legislative assembly. C. Elected members of both houses of Parliament. D. Elected member of state legislative assemblies. Your right answer is elected member of both houses of Parliament and state legislative assembly. 65. If the office of the President of India falls vacant, within what time should the next president be elected? A. Within 2 months. B. Within 1 year. C. Within 6 months. D. Immediately. Your right answer is within 6 months. 66. The President can proclaim a state of emergency in case of A. All of the above. B. Threat to financial stability of the country. C. External aggression or internal disturbances threatening the security of the country. D. Failure of constitutional machinery in a particular state. Your right answer is all of the above. 67. In the election of the President, the value of the vote of the Lok Sabha members A. differs according to the geographical size of the respective state. B. None of these. C. Differs according to the number of votes a member represents. D. Is same. Your right answer is differs according to the number of votes a member represents. 68. The Indian President is A. None of these. B. Titular executive. C. Real executive. D. Real titular executive. Your right answer is titular executive. 69. The minimum age required for becoming the Prime Minister of India is A. 30 years. B. 35 years. C. 40 years. D. 25 years. Your right answer is 25 years. 70. The president may, for violation of the constitution, be removed from the office by A. The prime minister. B. The electoral college consisting of members of parliament and the state legislatures. C. Impeachment. D. A. No confidence vote. Your right answer is impeachment. 71. In which of the following situations does the president act in his own discretion? A. In returning a proposal to the Council of Ministers for reconsideration. B. None of the above. C. In appointing the Prime Minister. D. Both of these. Your right answer is, in returning a proposal to the Council of Ministers for reconsideration. 72. The Prime Minister, Union Cabinet Minister, Chief Minister and Council of Ministers are all members of A. National Development Council. B. Regional Council. C. Planning Commission. D. Zonal Council. Your right answer is National Development Council. 73. The President's rule in a state means that the state is ruled by A. A caretaker government. B. The Chief Minister nominated by the President. C. The Governor of the state. D. The President directly. Your right answer is the Governor of the state. 74. The Chief Minister of a Union Territory, whenever such a setup exists, is appointed by A. The Lieutenant Governor. B. The majority party in the legislature. C. The President. D. The Prime Minister. Your right answer is the Lieutenant Governor. 75. Under what article of the Constitution of India can the President take over the administration of a state in case its constitutional machinery breaks down? A. Art 352. B. Art 343. C. Art 356. D. Art 83. Your right answer is Art 356. 76. The President can make laws through ordinances. A. Only on subjects contained in the concurrent list. B. Under no circumstances. C. On certain subjects even when Parliament is in session. D. During the recess of the Parliament. Your right answer is during the recess of the Parliament. 77. Which of the following qualification is not essential for a person to become the vice-president? A. He must be an Indian. B. He must be qualified to be a member of the Rajya Sabha. C. He must not be less than 35 years. D. He must be a graduate. Your right answer is, he must be a graduate. 78. How many types of emergency have been visualized in the Constitution of India? A. 4. B. 3. C. 1. D. 2. Your right answer is 3. 79. The impeachment proceedings against the Vice President can be initiated. A. Only in Lok Sabha. B. In neither House of Parliament. C. In either House of Parliament. D. Only in Rajya Sabha. Your right answer is only in Rajya Sabha. 80. Who appoints the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir? A. Chief Minister of the state. B. Prime Minister. C. Chief Justice of the High Court. D. President. Your right answer is President. 81. The President of India can be removed from his office by A. Parliament. B. Chief Justice of India. C. Prime Minister. D. Lok Sabha. Your right answer is Parliament. 82. If the President returns a bill sent to him for his assent and the Parliament once again passes the bill in its original form, then the President A. Can seek the opinion of the Supreme Court on the bill. B. Gives assent to the bill. C. Can once again return the bill for further reconsideration. D. Can ask for a referendum on the bill. Your right answer is, gives assent to the bill. 83. If a minister loses a no confidence motion, then A. Lok Sabha is dissolved. B. Only Prime Minister and that minister resigns. C. The whole council of ministers resigns. D. The minister resigns. Your right answer is, the whole council of ministers resigns. 84. The only instance when the President of India exercised his power of veto related to A. Indian Post Office Amendment Bill. B. Dowry Prohibition Bill. C. Hindu Code Bill. D. PEPSU Appropriation Bill. Your right answer is, Indian Post Office Amendment Bill. 85. The control of the preparation of electoral rolls for Parliament and legislature vests with A. President. B. Election Commission. C. Cabinet. D. Prime Minister. Your right answer is, Election Commission. 86. What is contained in the 10th schedule of the Constitution? A. Languages recognized by Constitution. B. Forms of oath or affirmation. C. Laws that cannot be challenged in any court of law. D. Provision regarding disqualification on grounds of defection. Your right answer is, provision regarding disqualification on grounds of defection. 87. The Election Commission holds election for the Parliament, state legislature and the posts of the President and the Vice President. B. The Parliament, state legislative assemblies and the State Council. C. The Parliament. D. The Parliament and the state legislative assemblies. Your right answer is, the Parliament, state legislature and the posts of the President and the Vice President. 88. For election to the Lok Sabha, a nomination paper can be filled by A. Any citizen of India. B. Any citizen of India whose name appears in the electoral roll of a constituency. C. Anyone residing in India. D. A resident of the constituency from which the election to be contested. Your right answer is, any citizen of India whose name appears in the electoral roll of a constituency. 89. In India, political parties are given recognition by A. Election Commission. B. Speaker of Lok Sabha. C. President. D. Law Commission. Your right answer is, Election Commission. 90. The Vice President is elected by an electoral college consisting of members of A. Both Houses of Parliament and State Legislative. B. Both Houses of Parliament. C. Lok Sabha. D. Rajya Sabha. Your right answer is, both Houses of Parliament. 91. The Election Commission does not conduct the elections to A. Lok Sabha. B. President's election. C. Rajya Sabha. D. Local bodies. Your right answer is, local bodies. 92. The maximum age prescribed for election as president is A. No such limit. B. 62 years. C. 58 years. D. 60 years. Your right answer is, number such limit. 93. The power to decide an election petition is vested in A. High Court. B. Election Commission. C. Parliament. D. Supreme Court. Your right answer is, Election Commission. 94. To elect the President of India, which one of the following election procedures is used? A. System of proportional representation by means of the single transferable vote. B. Secondary voting system. C. Proportional representation through list system. D. Collective voting system. Your right answer is, system of proportional representation by means of the single transferable vote. 95. In which year were the first general election held in India? A. 1950-51. B. 1948-49. C. 1951-52. D. 1947-48. Your right answer is, 1951-52. 96. Election to the House of the People and the Legislative Assemblies of States in India are conducted on the basis of A. Single transferable vote. B. Proportional representation. C. Limited suffrage. D. Adult franchise. Your right answer is, adult franchise. 97. Who appoint the Chief Election Commissioner of India? A Chief Justice of India. B. President. C. Prime Minister. D. Parliament. Your right answer is President. 98. Which among the following is not a part of the electoral reforms? A. Installation of electronic voting machines. B. Appointment of election commissioner. C. Registration of political parties. D. Disqualifying the offenders. Your right answer is installation of electronic voting machines. 99. Recognition to a political party is accorded by A. The Election Commission. B. A Committee of Whips. C. The Ministry of Parliament Affairs. D. The Speaker of the Lok Sabha in the case of national parties and the Speaker of Legislative Assemblies in the case of regional parties. Your right answer is the Election Commission. So, the Chief Minister of a state in India is not eligible to vote in the presidential election if A. He is a member of the upper house of the state legislature. B. He is a caretaker chief minister. C. He himself is a candidate. D. He is yet to prove his majority on the floor of the lower house of the state legislature. Your right answer is, he is a member of the upper house of the state legislature.